Hi there, this is Patrick from the stadium at Hoohaa.my, and we're here at the Royal Selangor Club for a very interesting event. It's the GAA KL All-Stars 2010, and before we get on to see what the game is all about and before it rains down on us, let's speak to some people and find out what is the GAA KL All-Stars 2010 all about. Right, this time I'm joining Christy Cooney. He is the president of the GAA. Thank you very much for joining us here and coming to Malaysia. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you for interviewing me. All right. My pleasure.
Now, I understand before we get into the specifics of Gaelic sport, GAA, of course, is the Gaelic Athletic Association. Tell us, how do you go about running the association and promoting Gaelic traditional sport?
The Gaelic Athletic Association is 126 years old this year. It was founded in a town in Thurles in Ireland to foster Irish sport. It was during the time of we were controlled by the British government and we weren't an independent state, so it was a question of creating a pastime for our Irish people, and traditionally our Gaelic games are Gaelic football and hurling, which is our real traditional game. So that's how the association was founded, and then it started to develop in every parish and every town and throughout the country and foster a game. So now we have in excess of 500,000 members. All our games are played in every parish throughout the country, basically from under 8 years of age up to in excess of 40-year-olds that enjoy to play the game on a leisurely basis, and that succumbs into county structure. We have 32 counties in Ireland, and then we have a provincial structure after that, and then we have a national structure. So our major days really are our All-Ireland finals in September, hurling on the first Sunday in September, football on the third Sunday in September, which our counties compete to be the best in the country. And from these two All-Ireland finals and throughout the championship, we pick our best players, and our best football players are here this weekend, which we call our All-Stars.
And of course, later on, we're going to be watching the 2009 All-Stars against the 2010 All-Stars. And it's the first time the sport has come to Malaysia for this event, the All-Star event.
It's the first time it's come to Kuala Lumpur and Malaysia, yes indeed. And it's a true invitation from the Asian board and from the local club. And we're honoured to be here, and the hospitality has been absolutely wonderful. It gives us an opportunity to display the wonderful talents that our players have, so the young children and the expats from Ireland see the opportunity to see their heroes at home. Otherwise, they just see them on television.
Right, part of the GAA All-Stars 2010 here in Kuala Lumpur, it wouldn't be complete without someone who's commentating about the flow of the game. And with me, it's an absolute pleasure to have, from what I understand, would be next year the continuous longest serving sports commentator of any sport whatsoever. His name is Mihal O'Murahertic. Did I get your name right, sir?
And I must say, Patrick, you have pronounced it exceptionally well.
Thank you very much. You got me lost there for a little bit.
Hardig is Patrick.
All right. It's nice to have you here in Malaysia, and tell us your experience about commentating about, this Gaelic football.
Well, I've been commentating on Gaelic football since way back in 1949.
49?
Which is a long time, and it was a most enjoyable job, seeing all the best games leading up to the All-Ireland finals every year, and getting to know the players and getting to travel with them to wonderful places like Kuala Lumpur here, my first time here. It's I don't think there's anyone in Kuala Lumpur or anywhere in the world that had as pleasant a job as I had over the years, and very grateful for it, really.
And following the sport for so many years and see it come to other places outside Ireland, to the United States, in Asia, it's been to Hong Kong and now in Malaysia. What do you think the future of the sport is going to be like with the participation of all the Irish people, wherever they may be?
Well, there are now over 400 clubs outside of Ireland, Gaelic clubs. I think the greatest development is to see the people that are born in places like Kuala Lumpur and Singapore and Hong Kong, to see those learning to play the game, and that'll keep it alive here, and it's nice, I think, that no matter what country you come from, it has cultures of its own, and I like to see all countries ensuring that they maintain their own cultures. Gaelic football is one of the Irish cultures. There are other sports as well, and it's being promoted at home strongly, naturally. It's nice to see the Irish emigrants and their children play the game as well.
Right now I'm with Ron Anderson. He's with the Malaysian Irish Business Network. Thanks for joining us, Ron. And you're going to tell us a little bit about the rules of the game.
I'll try, Patrick. Yeah, I'll try. You can see I'm a bit too old to be playing the game now, so I can go and give you an idea of what happens.
Okay.
The most important thing is, as you've noticed throughout the game, they have been taking a few steps and hopping the ball on the foot, or bouncing the ball, or passing the ball. They have to do that, otherwise they're penalized. The other thing is you cannot throw the ball, you have to hit the ball. So when you're passing the ball, you've got to make sure you hit it. There is no such thing as offside in game. That's why you will see forwards standing quite close to the goal line of the other side. The idea is to hit it over the bars or between the bars for a point, or into the goal for a goal, which is 3 points.
But if you hit the ball into the net with the fist,
That's fine.
also 2 points?
No,
That's
no,
2 points.
3 points.
Three points.
If it into the goal thing, it's 3 points for every ball that goes into the goal area, and it's 1 point for every ball that goes between the bars. Yeah.
And what do you have to say of what happened in the first half?
Well, the first half was actually dominated by the 2010
All-Stars.
team, All-Stars. But now what you're seeing is the 09 All-Stars are coming back. The goal line is 5-6 to 5-11, with the 2010 Stars leading by 5 points. 5 points in this game is nothing. A goal will give you back 3 points. So it's still anybody's game. But what's very impressive is that they're showing the skills of the game without trying to injure each other. Right now, in a true game, there'll be a much more direct tackling or direct contact.
But there's no grabbing, it's just shoulder contact?
It's shoulder contact, and you can actually nudge the person, but you cannot grab him. And yeah, at the moment they're not doing too many nudges or anything like that. They're playing it. They want to go back home safe, but. It's the talent that you need to see. I'm watching them here as they play. Now, you see how the ball was on the ground, and he kicked the ball up so that the other player could catch it. I think it's most important that you notice when they are playing the number of steps before they either hop, pass, or bounce the ball. And that's the hardest thing to teach when this game went international, because people don't cannot accept that they can't. They have to stop and start. But if you watch this now, there's no. Yeah, that was a close miss. There's no stopping and starting, because they've got so fluent with the game. They can hop whilst they're on the run. They can bounce whilst they're on the run.
And the referees would have a tough time keeping count as well.
The referees have a tough time keeping count, but not in normal circumstances. But here we've had to, with this rain and thunder and lightning, we've had to limit a number of things. Usually there's a lot more control. There's a couple of umpires, etc. We're playing it with a minimum number of people from the umpire point of view.